Greetings, you all. I want to welcome you to GFC Podcast, God Family Community, where we discuss the latest in news and society and pick things apart and analyze it so that we can learn from it and apply it to our lives. So today I wanted to talk about the hate train and hate culture. I've been looking at everything that has been happening over the last couple of days in regards to the Doja situation, the George Floyd situation, the riots, and everything in between. But for this show, I correlated all three subjects into one situation that I saw happening. I want to address the hate train situation and reactionary responses. In all three situations, I saw that when someone did not join others in their reaction to what was taking place, people such as celebrities, even people within your circle may have been called out. In the Doja situation, the young lady obviously had some situations taking place with herself that caused her to express herself in a certain way that the general public did not like. And when certain people, figures, or even people in general did not quote unquote check her or speak up about what she said, many people became upset. What I can say about this situation is you can't force someone to like the group that they are a part of. And you cannot force individuals to like the features they were born with. Anytime someone exhibits behavior that appears as if it's one of self-hatred, you just have to let them be. I mean, there are African American women and men who exhibit and speak self-hating behavior all the time who are in our community. The rappers exhibit self-hating behavior all the time through their lyrics, and they aren't canceled. So we just have to let them be, right? With that being said, I want to align this subject matter with George Floyd and the riots that broke out after his death. You have to be careful not to sabotage and harass others who may not grieve or react the way that you do. Everyone has their own way of processing information of what they have gone through and what they may. On top of the racism we face in this country, we have our own issues within our community, the African American community. Now we have to face, which is, bullying, abuse, harassment, and especially sabotage. Sabotage is a big thing in our community. In the case of the Doja situation, many black people bullied other black people because they did not join the hate train or decide to respond in a way that majority of our community responded. The same with the George Floyd situation. Majority of the statements I observed, both orally and in written form, all focus on why such and such didn't speak up or say anything. Why didn't such and such have anything to say? And what I want to say about the reactions to both the Doja and George Floyd situation is that you all cannot spend, you have to be careful when spending too much energy focusing on how others individually react to situations. Be careful not to sabotage others who may not or is not reacting in the manner that you want them to. You have to work on not sabotaging others and bullying others because they do not do things how you want them to. I mean, just think of the people you may be friends with, like Hispanics, Asians, Indians, Mexicans, and because they didn't react how you wanted them to react, then you take issue with them and you want to call them out, but you never know what they could be doing behind closed doors. They could be given to a local nonprofit and the community that caters to underprivileged African American communities. So you guys have to be careful not to bully, harass, and sabotage others who are not reacting in the same manner that you are reacting, because you don't know what they could be doing. They could be helping, they can be helping behind closed doors. So yes, community is important, and I was very much appreciative to witness the concerns our people have and continue to have. So yes, community is important, and I was So yes, community is important, and I was and still am very appreciative to witness the concerns our people have. Yes, so continue to call out foolishness and wrongdoing, absolutely. But make sure when calling out people, it is people who genuinely love themselves and have a love for our community and its well-being, and the ones who are contributing to the well-being of our community. Try your best not to focus on people who dislike their features, speak on their dislike for their features in front of other cultures, and people who dislike being a part of our community. I think we spend way too much time focusing on who don't like us, why they don't like us, and then we try and force them to like us. Just leave them be. Let them just leave them alone. Just let them be, and try not to bully others into hate trains. Well, that's all I have for today. Thanks for tuning in, and be best. Well, that's all I have for today. Thanks for tuning in. Be blessed. God Family Community.